Knuckles cracked. Gamer fuel shaken.
Product code team.
Oh yeah, it's gamer time.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
Yeah.
You got your updates.
I want to save the updates for a little later.
All right.
But I can say something about something else.
All right, Chris, hit
Talk about
us.
something else, Chris.
So there was a stabbing. I can tell you guys about a stabbing.
All right, tell us about the stabbing.
Please regale us with the tales of the stabbing.
So I am familiar with a man who lives in an off-campus house. He will be named Quincy.
Quincy.
All right, Quincy.
His name is not Quincy, but I don't remember his actual name.
It is Quincy.
So we're gonna say Quincy. Quincy has a psychopathic roommate who lives on the ground floor, and he believes he's gonna make it in the rap game through SoundCloud.
All right.
Quincy likes to play rap music till 4 a.m. every night, and despite when they bang on the door, he keeps playing his rap music till 4 a.m. in the night. So they have had at least 5 times in the past called the cops on their own roommate to get him to be quiet.
Wait, Quincy's the crazy roommate?
No, Quincy's not the crazy one. The crazy one is just the crazy one.
So Quincy is just annoying.
No, Quincy's just a normal person.
That plays rap music until 4 in the morning.
No, there's Quincy and Crazy. Crazy plays the rap music.
There we go.
Yeah.
I heard Quincy.
Yeah, maybe I should pick a similar name. But we're sticking with Quincy because I
Just
like
do
it.
Quincy and Psychopath instead.
Psychopath's too long.
Yeah, too many
All right.
syllables.
Psycho.
Right. So,
Just go.
so the crazy person is obviously a dick. And there's another example of how he is a dick. So obviously only one person pays the internet bill, but they all like chip in.
Yeah.
Like only one person can actually send the money.
Yeah.
He happens to be the one who does that. So one day he just texts in like their house group chat, "You guys have an hour to get me the internet money." But this is the start of the day. They're at school, so it takes them 2 hours to get him the money. But in that hour, he decided to go home because he has where he normally lives, several hours away. So they can't get a hold of him. So in the meantime, they just don't have internet at their house for like a day. So they kind of need internet. So they call his mom. And his mom yells at him and makes him turn back on the internet. So that's an idea of this, the psychopath.
Just a nice little preface.
So
Right.
Quincy is home alone one night. There's like 5 people who live in the house besides the psychopath. Quincy's home alone and texts his girlfriend like, "Yo, I'm alone with a psychopath. Help." So he leaves. And then someone else comes home from party, and it's late. It's like 1 a.m. And the psychopath is playing his loud music like he always does. And so this other guy, we're going to call him John, just another roommate, starts banging on his door like, "Hey, cut it out." And he's like, "No." So he calls the cops on him for the 6th time now. So the cops come, like they open the door, and they're like, "Yeah, turn it down." So he turns down the music. And then, like, the cops leave because the music's gone. And then, like, 10 minutes later, the music's back to playing at full blast because he's a dick. And John's mad, but, life goes on. But then, like, another 10 minutes later, this crazy guy starts banging on John's door, threatening to kill him for calling the cops on him again. He's banging on him for, like, 5 minutes, right? And John's like, I should probably arm myself. Because in the past, he's banged on their doors, and, like, they just grab bats. They're like, "Yeah, go ahead, break it down. We'll fucking beat you up." But this time, John must have been drunk or something, so he's like, "I'm not going to arm myself." And then the madman himself actually broke down the door with a steak skewer.
I thought it was a barbecue.
Same thing. And starts slashing at him. And he gets him a few times in the arm, I think in the head a little bit, and then they tussle a bit and throws him down the stairs. John gets thrown down the stairs, and he crawls out the front door, and the neighbors are like,
They know.
Because they know he's crazy. So they call the cops. The cops come, and John gets taken to the hospital. He's fine.
Good.
And
Thanks, John.
crazy
Did he get
guys.
stabbed?
He gets stabbed.
Actually, okay.
Yeah, a few times.
Where?
Arm.
She just said that.
And
Pay
then-
attention.
You dense motherfucker. All right, sorry, Chris.
Yeah, then so the cops come and arrest crazy guy. He's in jail, by the way, now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's assault.
but so like okay,
Assault with a deadly weapon.
But no,
and
here's the thing. That's where
probably
it gets
attempted-
interesting. That's where it gets interesting.
Attempted murder? Is it not attempted
That's where
murder?
it gets interesting. Because like, why did he use a steak skewer? That's a dumbass. That's a dumbass
Wait,
murder
yeah, they have a
weapon.
kitchen with
Yeah.
knives.
So why the fuck did he not
Right.
stab the shit out
You know
of this
that
guy?
also means he probably like went outside, got the steak skewer from like the
no,
barbecue
I-
or
there's,
some
there's,
shit.
there's an answer. There's an answer. I know the inside scoop.
Ooh.
This isn't public knowledge.
Oh,
But it's about to be.
Chris, you're probably gonna have to
It's gonna be a
testify in
crime.
court.
And he's already been found guilty. Earlier that day, at like 2 p.m., he was in a drug-fueled mania, crazy guy. And he started texting him in the group chat like, "Hey bros, I love you all. I'm sorry your dad's dealing with cancer. Like
What the fuck?
we're gonna make it in this rap game, all of us together. We just stick together on SoundCloud, you know." So he's just like, he's going on his crazy drug-fueled spree, and in this spree he decides to clean the kitchen. And in the process, he throws all of the knives out the window into the backyard.
Oh,
So he threw away all of the knives. So like it's kind of like
we didn't throw them away. You just put them out the window.
threw them out the window. He just threw all the cutlery out the window.
Cool, man.
But it's like
Does he have any medication? Is he on any medication? Like, I'm actually.
Oh yeah, he's
he's
self-medicating.
he's on a lot of things.
No. I mean, like prescription.
Oh, I have
something.
no idea.
I highly doubt
He's
that.
on that
He's in
grind,
jail.
Cassie.
He's on
Yeah.
the grind. He's on
He's
the
on that
SoundCloud
rap
rapper
game
grind. But yeah, it's like, so did he save himself from committing murder by being on a drug-fueled rage just earlier that day and throwing cutlery out the window?
You know what? He just might have.
But wait,
Was that the
wouldn't he have
greatest big
remembered
brain
that
pla-
the knives were out the window?
You would think so, wouldn't you?
He's crazy.
And
He's-
he's the kind of
But
crazy
when
that
you're
needed to be
mad, you probably
medicated.
don't think about it. So like
Yeah.
when you're mad, you're
Not
like,
not
"Fuck
necessarily
you, bro," and then
medicated,
he's
but
Dude,
subdued.
stress can make you forget stuff. I think
Shot
a
with a
mental
horse
illness.
tranquilizer.
So like, it's like, did he commit the biggest big brain play, or is he just a drug-filled idiot? I don't know.
Could be both.
Maybe
It's
both.
probably the second one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he like saved his own skin by being a retard.
Yeah. And that's the stabbing of TCNJ 2019.
Nice.
Yay.
Was his intention to murder?
Yes. Absolutely threatened to kill him like 7 times from breaking down his door.
You don't stab someone without the intent to murder.
You don't
Yes, you do.
accidentally
No, you don't.
break someone's.
Torture?
You don't
not quite
accidentally
the same
break
thing.
someone's door down and then stab them 3 times with a fucking barbecue
No,
fork.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here. You don't know if
You're
actually in his
defending
heart
this
he wanted
man?
to-
Also, only
No.
amateurs stab someone in a torture.
Okay, Andrew.
Bamboo shoots.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, there you
go
go.
further 'cause I feel
Deep
like
puncture wounds. It's a no go.
That's not how you torch.
That's just that's how you put your torture session on a time limit when you start doing that.
He's right.
Also,
He has
if
a
he
good
was
point.
mentally insane, you really can't judge.
I think
his-
he's actually playing insanity. But like,
I mean, yeah,
he's
that's-
not insane.
Yeah, great, but he's
just
still.
like-
But
just
it's
an
like.
If he
idiot.
can prove insanity, then
can't.
He's
All right,
definitely
but then
not
he still
insane, though.
can't be around normal people.
unless he's heavily medicated.
Which he's not.
Yeah, put in a straitjacket and like with a muzzle. Like,
They get banned from SoundCloud.
Just do them up like Hannibal Lecter. Then you can
actually,
go
I'm pretty sure
kill
you
people.
can ban someone from SoundCloud if like.
For attempted murder.
Well, if they say something like, if like they're like outwardly like saying threats towards someone.
Well, I don't think he does that.
on SoundCloud.
He just does. He doesn't
I'm
threaten
not,
like,
anybody.
it
I'm not
says-
even sure he's even produced anything.
Oh.
Like he's.
Well, no,
I feel like
you
you guys-
can.
I've
you
heard
can buy
0
beats.
tracks.
You can buy beats from people, and then you can like just go into your fucking laptop microphone and record into
Say
that.
Record some
Okay,
bars.
I feel like you guys are more hung up on the fact that he has SoundCloud than the fact that he tried to murder a man.
This is the
may
important part.
potentially, and is going
This
to be
is
on
the important
trial.
part.
SoundCloud.
I think,
No,
you're
I,
right.
I think I think
So-
we're
I'm pretty sure-
SoundCloud's.
I'm
the-
sorry, this
I
is a
think-
perfect metaphor for our society
I'm
because
pretty
everyone
sure
focuses on like the super. Oh, he's a SoundCloud. Oh, he's getting married. Meanwhile, people are dying and
Getting
starving.
married.
We
Hey
already
guys,
No,
we
like, think about our
we live in a
society.
Yeah,
Our
we
society's
live
like
in a
this.
What?
society.
Bottom text?
I agree.
Bottom
We
text.
do live in a society.
No, I just meant that our
Really
society
shows us something
focuses.
about our society.
Bottom test.
I'm just gonna stop using that word.
You should.
Our
You should.
world and the media seems to.
We live in a
focus-
social structure.
Bottom test. Gamers rise up.
So, but I'm pretty sure song lyrics have well, not even like I don't know, do rap. Yeah, it's lyrics, but like rap lyrics have been used in testimony in court. Like there's some rapper in like Pittsburgh who like shot a cop dead and like in a rap song he made like 3 months ago, he says, "I'ma shoot last name dead."
Oh yeah, I think I did hear about that one.
Yeah, they used it as evidence against him. I mean, it's like there's a difference between creative license and then outwardly like making
I am going
a
to
non-idle
shoot you,
threat.
person.
Yeah. That's actually really interesting. I never thought about using like rap lyricists.
Most of them aren't that
I'm waiting for
stupid to
the day
put
when
in the
people
rap.
use
Yeah, most people aren't really dumb enough to
So-
fucking say I am going to shoot this person at this address.
There
So
aren't
do we
quite
have to
as-
go through this guy's SoundCloud out like thing. Like it's like.
I mean, if you can
threats
get his
against Ruby.
SoundCloud,
You get a
Maybe.
SoundCloud, nothing's on it.
I can ask.
I mean, it seems pretty clear why he stabbed the guy.
Just he's
Like, I don't
retarded,
think you need to
yes.
go through SoundCloud. Like, it was definitely him.
but we can tell SoundCloud to do something about it.
If there even is anything to do about it.
Delete his account because he's
But
incarcerated.
that's like the most
inactive account.
minor thing you could possibly
It's a
do.
big
This
deal to
is-
him. He's gonna
Yeah,
make
this
it
is
out.
everything.
It's possibly-
This is like
He's
his
gonna
only
make it.
personality trait.
You
besides
think
being
jail's the
addicted to
worst you can do to
drugs.
this guy? Nah. Jail just ups his rep. That's all it does.
It's a fate worse than death.
Means he's hard if he goes to
The
jail.
lack of clout death.
Exactly.
That is
No.
You mean cloud death?
You kill his
no
clout.
clout death.
Clout death.
Yeah,
You
It's a
said
joke.
cloud.
because SoundCloud was a joke.
No,
No.
No.
Didn't really work.
unfunny,
No.
Unfunny.
vote.
0 out of 10. Bat to the abyss with you.
unacceptable.
Corner of shame.
She's kind of in the corner. Yeah.
That's not the corner of shame though.
It's really more the edge of the couch.
Is that everything that came of it? Wait, so how are they gonna pay their internet bill now? Because if the guy's
I'm
incarcerated,
curious, what's the trial? Can I look this
I
up?
don't
It's
know.
just like
Yes,
both
you,
sides
yeah,
are
you can look it up.
yeah, I'm pretty sure all court proceedings are in the public domain. So
They,
you
Yeah,
can.
they are.
For the most part, public.
Let's
Well, I wasn't
see.
sure how they were doing the privacy because it is a student and it probably doesn't look great for TCNJ. Well,
I
actually, you
mean,
said it was
he
on campus.
got kicked out of his frat.
Baby T doesn't have enough money to pay him off.
Also,
Yeah,
it was
'cause
off-campus housing, so it's
Yeah.
not like the school.
TCNJ stabbing. TNJ college student charged with trying to kill roommate during fight. That sounds right.
Sounds about correct.
Timeline adds up.
I'm not sure we should.
What
be
time-
announcing
what day is it?
college
Or, like,
on
what-
this
Oh,
one.
his,
Yeah,
his
I
name
feel
is
like-
public. The crazy
think
guy
sounds right.
is Joseph Walsh.
Mr. Crazy.
Fuck that guy. Fuck you, Joe
Wait,
Walsh.
Joe Walsh,
he
like the singer.
faces.
He has such a generic name.
He's been arrested
Also
and
the name?
charged with attempted homicide after stabbing his roommate. He faces
Yay.
additional charges of aggravated assault with a weapon, possession of a weapon for unlawful purpose,
Oh, it's aggravated.
making a
Why is it-
terroristic
It's a weapon.
threats, criminal
he's
mischief, and
aggravated.
possession of marijuana and
Aggravated
drug
is the weapon
paraphernalia.
where he had the barbecue
Sounds
sauce.
about right.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they searched the house and found a bong, and then
One of the guys who lived there was a drug dealer. And the police were like, "Hey, if you, we're gonna have to search." The SWAT came. SWAT came and searched their house.
Nice.
They tore down like all the doors off. Like,
oh fuck.
I guess
And then
the store
they
was
were
not
not
very
pleased about
approximately
that.
and then-
Yay! Yay,
Nice.
New
Criminal
Jersey.
mischief. Interesting.
I'm all about criminal mischief.
Yeah.
Criminal mischief is my aesthetic.
Okay.
I'm not actually a criminal.
He is, though.
Okay,
He
he's
is.
on a voluntary leave of
Prove it.
absence for this semester, according to his.
I will.
yeah, because TCNJ would kick him off otherwise. He can go
He's
voluntary.
Voluntary state mandated vacation.
Yeah.
Pretty much, like, yeah, I'll let him stay after that.
I can't imagine they would. What a guy, what a guy.
What a
He sounds
kid.
like a winner.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Joe Walsh.
He's a real
Does
something
anyone watch
something.
The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Oh, Dave, if David were here, he would know. Okay, well, this is semi-relevant. So at one point, like the father is like super stressed, and he's like a professor at Columbia, and they're like, "Oh, you should take a leave of absence or whatever." And he's like, "I have tenure, you can't fire me." And they're like, "No, we're not trying to fire you. Like, we just want you to take a leave of absence." And he picks up a knife, and he's just like, "It's funny because I have tenure is such a silly thing. Like, I could take this knife and put it right through your eye, but I have tenure, so you can't fire me. I would be in jail and still be getting paid." And it just made me question, does tenure still work like that? Because this was in
No.
this show is based in like the 60s.
I don't have tenure, so I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh.
I don't really need to
Okay.
research
You can
it.
get
It's fine.
fired. It's just not common, and it's very difficult in comparison.
Yeah, I don't have
to
tenure, and I
times.
likely will never have tenure, so I don't know these things.
I can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go get it real quick.
I go buy some tenure.
Yeah,
Get it
let me
up
go
from the
pick
store.
some tenure up from the store.
I got a guy.
I'll
He'll
run
give
to
me,
7-Eleven.
he'll give me some of his.
When I was
He's
little, I
cool.
used to think it was 10 year. Like it took 10 years. If you were a teacher
That's
for
what I
10 years,
thought,
you
too.
just got it.
When I was little, I didn't know what tenure was.
Yeah, same.
I just remember hearing people say, "Oh, 10 year," and I was like, okay.
10 years, right? Yeah, of course.
I suppose.
I mean, yeah. You put up with kids for 10 years.
That's
You
true.
deserve something.
It's a lot of self-control.
Like minimum wage.
Yeah.
Teachers are pretty underrated in our society.
She said it.
Really says a lot
Fuck,
about
I
our
can't say that
society.
word.
She said the word.
In our world.
Bottom test.
Okay, the words. I can't even say. That word is really useful for describing.
Our society.
It really says
Exactly.
that word really says a lot about our society, guys, don't you think?
Okay, I'll just find,
Bottom
I'll find
test.
some synonyms. Our present day culture.
It says a lot about our
That's-
society.
Bottom text. Thanos car.